I'm the Helldragon. This is part 12 of my Dragon Ball Advance Adventure playthrough for the Game Boy Advance, and boy is this long. To be fair, the game lets you save between parts, but if you play this all as one level, you better be ready to sit there for a while. This is where the shit officially hits the fan. All the kind stuff you see about Dragon Ball suddenly takes a turn for the worse when the main big bad of this whole game and this whole plot comes into the picture. But before we do that, we have to go kick some butt at the World Martial Arts Tournament, and it's only natural. It's kind of a warm-up for the things that lie ahead. There's actually something in this video that I thought I wouldn't be able to do, but I actually was able to do, and I'll point it out when we get there. But first you need to fight some people that we later see in Dragon Ball Z. Chaozu, who is, I think he's as useless here as he is in Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. I never liked the little twat anyway. I mean, why does he have a white face? What does that do, man? You're not a clown. You're not much of a fighter. You might as well be a clown. Anyway, Chaozu's really easy, and he's kind of just a warm-up, I guess. Just knock him in the air, combo him, do whatever. It's really not hard. I think he can fly when you take control of him, and like, I think you can play. No, wait, you can't play him in the fighting game mode, I think. But you can play him in like the platform stages, and he can fly, but that's really it. I mean, he really has nothing else to set him apart. At least Tien has like a good move or two, and he has some good beam attacks. Anyway, yeah, this is just basic fare right here. I guess I can regale you about how I'm kicking the crap out of Chaozu without even trying. I do some blocks, I guess, but I don't really need to. See, even his combos are weak. See, you just do 6 hits when I can do like 8. I warped a moment there. That's the L warp I was talking about. Alright, Chaozu, I don't like you, so I'm just trying to finish you off. Aerial combat isn't something I'd recommend, because you can't really take control of the fight from there. It's better just to get back on the ground and finish things from there. Alright, one more ought to take care of him. Go to hell! Ha ha ha. I've destined you to a life of sucking. Well, too late. Anyway. Alright, who's next? Yeah, I won. I am the man. Master Roshi saw. I am great. Oh yeah, I forgot, you get to fight Krillin in this part. This ought to be good. Krillin pretty much works the same way you do in terms of attacks, except like, in the platform mode, his L and R is a solar flare. I think I said that already. But it's kind of like fighting your evil twin, except, you know, not as cliched. Well, they are from the same school, so I suppose it makes sense. Anyway, Krillin's a bit tougher, so you want to use your up block here. But sometimes, you know, he'll fail the blocks, and you can just take him to the air. Yeah, well, in this fight, it's really not the main draw here. That fight's coming up next is pretty good, but this one's pretty good. I mean, especially after that really disappointing Chaozu fight. I mean, what was that, really? I totally kicked his ass like all over the universe in that fight. At least here, Krillin tries to do something. I'm not sure if I get a perfect in this fight either, but all the same, you know, I'd rather fight Krillin than Chaozu any day. Aerial combat is a no-no, don't do it. Because see, when your bar gets knocked out all the way, you'll just land and recover. So if you did that to your opponent, you can't take advantage of the fight. Oh, I guess I don't get it perfect. Ah well. I mean, warp behind him and kick his ass. When I say stay down, stay down. Get over here. Don't leap kick at me. Krillin's got some good moves though, I gotta admit. He's got like those leap kicks and dash kicks, so if you're a Johnny Cage fan, you should feel right at home, I suppose. Not that I've ever played Mortal Kombat. I think we rented it like once. And I was like, fuck this, I don't like this game. Maybe because I was too young and I was like, gore, blood. I still don't like the gore in those games. It just doesn't look good. Okay, in the 2D ones it just looks stupid, but in the realistic ones it's just kinda, okay, so I don't know. I played like Armageddon recently, like some time ago, and that was like it. I don't know. Anyway, you kick his ass and you do your pose, your Chun-Li or something. Alright. Now, the next fight's coming up. Get out of the picture, Krillin. You're not important to the plot anymore. Or are you? You'll see. Anyway, Tien is next. Wasn't he like the guy who had like 4 arms and he like cut 2 of them off for some reason? I don't know what the hell that story is, and then again, I don't care. So anyway, Tien's a pretty good opponent. He's got good moves. He's got 3 bars. He has a full 4th bar. Now, I want to tell you about that 4th bar. He'll probably charge it up, so you have to hope that he doesn't do it. If he gets 4 bars, and he kicks you in the air, which you don't want to do, he will use his Tri-Beam attack, and that will fuck your noise up. if you have noise in the fighting game. I don't know. Don't get hit by that. That's not a good idea, okay? I've only seen it like once or twice, but it hurts like hell, so don't do it. Fortunately, his guard bar goes down like really, really quick. You hit him with some beams, you know, you can make short work of him. You don't have to play it that careful, not yet. That fight's coming up next, later on. You'll see what I mean. You know that fight with Piccolo I was talking about? You'll see what I mean in that thing. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, if you want to be. Alright. See, he's not hard. He had 3 bars, but I've already got him down to red, and I'm getting perfect so far. I shouldn't fire the second level blast, though. I should save it up, because it's not really good when you when you do it in the air, you know, it's not that good. T&A warp, but if you block, you can finish him off. Let me do this. BAM! That's what I thought. Wasn't his teacher, like, General Tao? I don't know, I look at General Tao now and I think, the East is burning red, for you G Gundam fans out there. Well, he kind of looks like Master Asia, doesn't he? I mean, General Tao, he's just, if he wasn't, you know, cyber and, like, you know, he was older, he'd be like a dead ringer from Master Asia. I think that was the point. I don't know. Anyway, you win the tournament, go out and eat, you know, you deserve it. And he forgot his Dragon Ball and Power Pole, and Krillin's like, nah, I got it. I'm only the loser. What happened there? Oh, shit. That doesn't look good. That bitch got iced. Okay, I will never ever say that again. I'm sorry. Announcer, get on screen when you're talking. Don't hide out there in the text. Oh, Goku's pissed off now. You're gonna get your noise fucked up. And, yeah, once you beat Tien, you can play as him in the 2-player mode. Now, like I said before, it'll save between areas, but if you're playing this straight, this is one long level. You do not go back to the map screen while you're doing this whole section. This guy's name, what's his name? I think it's Tamarine. I think, like, all the demons here in this last part of the game are named after, like, instruments, you know? Well, Piccolo, obviously. Yeah, now we're leading up to the final climax of the game. This is where King Piccolo's about to come into the picture, but right now we have to kick Tamarine's ass. So yeah, you find him on the Nimbus Cloud. This is like, what, the only second boss fight on the Nimbus Cloud? It's not that bad. He likes to do dash attacks at you, just weave up and down to avoid him, and he has this annoying move where he, like, cocks his leg back and just, like, kicks you over and over. He can also fire, like, mouth beams, but you show him a few beams of your own. You want to move up and down to, like, he'll also do this warp attack right here. He'll warp and he'll, like, hit you with his elbow, whatever. If you let him hit you once with that, he can just keep chaining it over and over, but it doesn't do that much damage, so don't worry too much about it. Anyway, when you want to do combos on him, you want to come in up, or from the north, or, like, from the south, or whatever. That'll, oftentimes his guard, you know, his AI or whatever, won't catch that. Maybe that was on purpose, who knows. Anyway, Tamarine, yeah, he's not that hard. Just don't let him hit you a lot, because, you know, you don't want to die. But it's on the cloud. You just gotta watch out for those kicks, and the mouth. A lot of his attacks are just really easy to avoid, because you got the cloud on you. The only thing you might have to worry about are the warps, but even then, like then, it just knocked you down, and he couldn't even connect with the next one. Alright, he's doing more warps. Come here, you bitch. I'll show you for killing Krillin. Don't dash at me. Why don't you stand still and take your ass kicking like a man? Die! Aw, nice. And somehow this makes him glow red and, like, almost explode. I don't understand how Goku's punches can, like, make people explode. I mean, I know he's strong, but still. Goku, like a dumbass, gets his ass knocked out. Boom! Fuck you. Alright, now we're at a major point here.